No thanks.
What is that?
Mackerel?
What a monstrosity.
Are we gonna go on TV?
When I wash them, they're going to be pretty. This one has minerals in it.
Yeah.
See that? So, I'm going to, oh my gosh, look at the back of the car. Oh, they're getting ready to leave.
Okay. Ready? Here they come. I guess we're going. So you get lost or what?
I'm lost.
You are? This all changed?
It's all changed.
They put all these wells in, huh?
Yeah, all these roads.
Yeah.
And you know my memory.
Yeah.
I thought when we came down, we turned just a little bit left.
Right.
No, right. And there it was. But
Did you recognize those old buildings back there?
no,
were
I
falling
don't,
down?
I don't remember going by there.
Oh, okay.
Those interesting.
Yeah, those old log cabins. Yeah.
I
Well,
don't-
it was a whole homestead. You see the corral and the.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think this will probably
I
farms
might
around
have been.
here.
Well,
Yeah.
Might have been where we lived. I don't know.
Right.
I don't. You know, it was called Terrence.
Yeah.
He might.
When she comes out, take a picture.
Then we'll use it to extort, right?
Yeah.
Well, when's the last time you were up here?
It's been 5 years ago.
They
But we
put-
came in the pickup with Dale,
Oh, right.
and he knew more or less. And I remember there was a dead tree right where the old church used to be, in Carrizo.
Okay. Were all these wells here then?
Not all of them, there was some.
This is all natural gas, huh? Oh, I missed it. So we'll have to get Susan.
We're making a move.
You can do it first.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
You know, I hear the story. There's a rock like that close to our house.
You know, in that truck, we always
And-
used to
and
carry
Carlos'
a roll of toilet paper. I'm gonna have
Mom
to
has
start doing
made
that.
some
That's
homemade
right. We always
soap.
did.
And the residue
We
was
started
laid,
doing that in Mexico.
was in a bucket under that rock.
This particular rock?
And
It's
then
not
we got
that
in the
same
habit
rock,
of it.
but-
Which rocks? These?
That one right there, clip.
And I always have to roll.
Carlos jumped off and landed in
I took
the residue. Burnt his leg real bad.
There's some in local.
But them are stories.
That's good thinking though.
Yeah. All right.
No, it doesn't.
No, those aren't big.
No. We used to do the piñon gum.
Yeah, I was telling Maureen that. She says, yuck.
Oh, it tastes good.
What's that? Pino.
Piñon gum.
Bitch.
The pitch. We used
Really?
to scum out of it
From which trees?
on the pinon trees.
Well, which
right
one's
on-
a pinon, Mom?
Right over there.
The one behind you?
No, that's not pinon, that's a juniper.
Which one's a pinon, Mom?
This one right over there, I think, the one in the back.
Oh, that breeze smells so good.
Oh,
It
it
does.
does.
Which one's the pinion?
That one in the back there, I think.
With those little blue.
That one in front of us is Susan.
It's a juniper. It's got.
This one is a pinon in the back, the big one. This one. No, not this one.
One behind it?
I think.
They got the blue. Now those.
They have pine cones on them.
What are these little?
Those are called juniper berries.
Oh, the little berries.
Yeah, they all look.
I think they all are.
Kind of junipers.
Yeah.
I don't see any either.
It's going to just topple over. It's
Just some of them have. Look at that one.
that looks like it's just about ready to come down.
Oh, look at the way that thing is just split.
Yeah?
Something. Well, that rock up there looks pretty steady. Well, it looks steady, but it looks like it's right on the other. You kind of go. There's like a tree to the right, and then go to the right of that tree. And there's a big slab. That looks like it's gonna just fall right off. You know, I can't smell the thing. They've got some high power.
Yeah. What is that? The American flag. Oh, look at the old can.
Look at the piece of wood.
Mm. You put that? Nah, I won't look good in the fountain.
Mix with adobe with straw
Yeah,
to make adobe.
the fine powder, huh?
And then they have the whitewash. You can go to places and get the whitewash that they used to put inside.
Right.
Back there.
Yeah, and back there, same thing. But I've got one of those things that stabilizes.
Yeah, this one is too, I think. I was just gonna put this in the trash.
Wow. So where are the pine cones?
See that at the end there's pine cones? Little
Oh,
round
yeah.
things? And they grow bigger and then in the fall they open up and they drop little pinon.
And that's where the little pinon seeds come
That's
from.
where pine nuts come from, yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch the ditch. Maureen, I grew up walking on these
I was
ditches.
talking to Dad.
Oh,
Did we get penalized if my hair grows up?
And what we're going to do is put them in the row. So I'll have you on one row, and each of you will go down picking that row. And what you do is you'll pile them in the row, and what you'll do is you'll look for a chili like this, and you have to come here and feel it. Okay, all of you feel it. See how firm and glossy it is? It is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Okay, and the test is really. Can you feel it?
I can't get it.
it's back breaking because see how hard and firm it is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, some of this is a little softer. If you have a question, you leave those soft ones on. But if they're hard,
Like this
if I would leave it.
Okay.
Okay, this one I would have a. Now, if you have a question, you say, well, maybe
you
I
have a
should.
question, leave it.
Yeah, I have a question, but also another test. If it pulls off the stem, see, I'm kind of pulling on it.
Yeah.
It won't come. When it comes off the stem, it just snaps off, just like. I wish I could find a hard one. Some of these are big and they're not. Here's a good one. Watch. Well, that wouldn't even come. You can tell when they're ripe. Maybe I ought to try another feel. This we picked pretty hard on here. See, they come off real easy. And the other thing, see how the those other ones are yellow. These are firm. And it's subjective a lot of times because your feel may be harder, but you could get an idea what we're looking for. And you can't. A good-looking chili, you can't go wrong. And always look for the bigger chilies.
Yeah.
If you have a little, like Maureen was saying, a little chili won't sell. You know, a big chili is what you're looking for. People
Yeah.
want. If you go to a grocery store and you see a chili, that's kind of what you want to look for.
Yeah.
Firm, good.
How hard do you have to pull on it?
Well, if it's too hard, you can tell. If you have to really jerk on it, then you're
Just pull it from up here.
you pull it right from the stem. Yeah. Yeah. See how that one came off? If you do that with that, if it takes a little jerk, so you can feel it didn't come off there. It's not ready yet. And that one feels pretty
It
good.
feels pretty good. I'm just not picking very much.
Those are two. Okay. So let's start here, and we'll just go down, and then by practice we'll find out. Okay.
Well, it looks firm, but it doesn't.
Well, let's leave them right in there.
Yeah. Come here. I'll show you. Let's start over here. Maureen or Josie, or you could start right here on this row. Somebody start right here on this row. And then right in the middle of that row where we'll just all of them will congregate into piles. Okay? Yeah, just start on there? Yeah, just start on one. Just put them there where we'll throw them and we'll just go down the row and just feel them. And you can kind of get an idea. You have to feel all the chilies. That's the thing that you have to kind of learn to do. And the bigger ones you won't throw.
Probably want the bigger.
Yeah, the big ones. If they're small, you get them off. Like this one here, see how that one is? Yeah, that looks good. Let's pop it right up. And then there's that one that looks like too small, but you got the idea. Then if you see a bad one that's kind of rotten, tear it off it. And yeah, go on.
Oops.
Do you guys eat red chili? Because that matures chili. And we'll have some of this over there
bunch of gringos picking chilies.
Another
And
gringo.
only one gringo.
Couple of coyotes, huh?
Coyotes.
What are you calling me?
A coyote.
Hatch, I think they're already picking by machine.
Huh?
In Hatch, I think they're picking by machine.
Haven't any luck?
Where's it picking by machine?
I don't know how they do it, but
Oh, that fell off. Too small though.
you get a lot of small ones.
Man, this thing is loaded with them. But they're all small.
Yeah, that could happen. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. You find some of the
Ooh, that one just fell right off by itself. Even though it's small.
Such a flattering shot.
I just take the
we
pictures
have a
now.
motto in Archunde, Chile.
What's that?
You really want to hear it?
Well, yeah, you brought
Is
it
the
up.
camera shut off?
Yeah, it's off.
The family stays together. Assholes and elbows. Family stays together. Assholes and elbows. Family stays together. If you're working that way, the family's gonna stay together. Isn't that right? Yes, so.
All right. So does that mean we're stuck there for life?
We're stuck for life. You are now an official family member.
We're an honorary Archunde. It's funny how some of them get twisted into the plant. Okay. That one's done. That looks like it's good. Oh, he'll come down. I'm gonna go on that end, Mom, and work my way
Sorry,
back.
That was a friend of yours.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Her husband and her were in the same unit together. They were real good friends. And she died before he did. The name was Smith, Bill Smith. And those the Robinson family. There's Herman's picture right there, the big one. That's my. When he died, the grandchildren made
Look
that
at that
picture.
beautiful
You see, this is about the war.
Oh, yeah.
He was 5 years in the World War II. World War II, I guess it was.
Joe,
He went through the whole thing.
it's too heavy. I can't do it by myself.
So show me some of these
More
pictures
pictures
on the
over
wall
here.
over here. So who are these people over here you were showing them? Like the black and white down on the
This is
bottom.
Terrence and Betty right there.
This one here.
Mom and Dad. Porfirio and Carmelita. This is my husband and his Brenda's my daughter's oldest. And this over here, her too. This one here is the father of this one. This is the grandchild, not her child.
And who's the father?
And the father's not there in their picture. Let me see. So he's someplace. In certificate that he worked for the government after he came out of the service. He was working at the canal that they built here, Navajo Dam.
Oh. And who's the third one with the cowboy hat on? up there?
Well, the kids in school,
That one's her
my
husband.
kids
Oh.
in school gave me a lot of things like that.
Oh.
There's another one back here.
How many
Oh,
years?
I used to teach them dancing, Mexican dancing.
Did you really?
Yes, and they danced on the hat. Oh
The
yeah,
Mexican
every
hat
year we
dance?
had a program. I taught, and then after school, then after I quit teaching, the teachers over there called me to teach the kids how to dance. The jarabe and some of those things.
Jarabe tapatio.
Oh, I had the patillos and almost several of them. I had a ball.
How many years did you teach, Cordelia?
About 40.
What grades?
Mostly fourth grade. I taught high school and I taught primaries, pre-prepers, but I settled on the fourth grade. I think they were the nicest kids. Here's my boys and this is Herman Jr., this is Terrence, this is Greg, this is Brenda, and this is I can't remember who that is. This is this is Herman Jr.'s oldest. Jill. That's Brenda's baby.
Boy, he's got the bluest eyes.
Oh, and he's the one that has the blue eyes.
Yeah,
After his
look
dad.
at those eyes.
After his dad. And he's got jet black hair.
Oh.
That's so funny. It's blue eyes and jet black hair.
I bet you he's.
And then this is Brenda's oldest. Okay.
Her mother and father.
And this
The
is
one that
picture.
the book is written about.
This girl was my pupil. And then she became principal of the school here in Blanco.
Mhm.
And she called me over for this celebration that they're having. And she honored me with taking a picture and a write-up on being her teacher and taking her through college and all that, you know.
You want me to answer that phone, Cordelia?
Yes. No, I think Terrence will do it. They're home.
Oh, okay.
We have the same.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I know it's Brenda's. My daughter.
Oh.
I gotta go
Then
talk
she
to her.
hung up.
She hung up.
I gotta take that pill. Come and get me that pill from here.
She said this is.
He hung up on you.
Hello?
My hat on.
That's her baby. He's graduating
Well.
this year.
Chili picking hat.
She's got pretty hair.
She cut it just the other day.
Oh, that really is.
She was so tired of it that she said,
Susan, that's Brenda. The lady that we thought was so pretty.
That pretty lady. She was so pretty.
And who are these people over here?
these pictures up here are my grandkids. I have all but one there. The last one up there is Brenda's son. He's graduating this year.
Oh, are those? Oh, they're all graduation pictures.
Graduation pictures.
Oh, neat.
All the ones have graduated from high school, and most of them have graduated from college too.
That's great. Who are these older?
Where did you put who had the medicine? You had
I put it over here on your table where you told me.
on the corner there. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's what now?
These two up here.
Oh, the mom and dad.
Really?
That's mom and dad. There was a picture that they took when they were, I think, a married picture, and Isaac took them out, and
That's my tío Porfirio and my tío Carmen.
he took the pictures out.
Of the wedding picture.
Yeah, see that's the obituary there too, on the blue one, right here. No, this in the middle is the obituary.
Oh, it's the obituary.
That's when they died and married. See their age and death.
Oh, I see.
There's 7 years different between mom and dad.
I came for your mom's funeral, but I was already in Texas when my tío died.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, those things that I forget, still the things that happen.
Yeah.
And
I came for hers, but not.
those pictures over there, that girl that came over, Herman's, Terrence's daughter,
Uh-huh.
that's her. No, right here. Right there, that's the family.
Show me. Come point them out.
Right,
So many
right
pictures.
there. This is Kelly, the one that was helping her mom.
Oh, okay.
And that's her son, Jordan. And that's Christina, the youngest. And that's, of course, that's Terrence. And this is Betty. And that's Chad, her husband.
Oh, okay.
Chad, what's his last name?
He's the little boy's father?
He has a great big old name. Can't remember what it is. And this is all the family pictures too. The graduation mostly, and marriage. That's Brenda in the middle. Terrence to the right. Greg to the left. By the way, Greg is a deacon.
That's what Susan was telling
A
me.
deacon.
With the glasses? That's Greg?
Yeah. And then the one right below him is Herman. Was his wedding. That's Herman Jr., this one.
And what's his wife's name?
That's Herman Jr., yeah.
What's his wife's name?
Carol.
Carol.
Carol. And then this one is Brenda and her husband Ron.
And who's in the middle right there?
Out there, that's Herman Jr.
Oh.
Oh.
Graduation pictures.
And then this other one is who?
The boy,
No, the wedding picture.
the wedding picture, that is Brenda's daughter-in-law. She's a mother of 5 kids, and she's married to this guy back here. The one in the red sweater. That's Brenda's oldest son. That's his wife and their first baby.
Wow.
And who's the one with the wedding bouquet up there?
That's his wife. He was taken by herself when they got married. That's her picture, only his friend don't show very good there. The same girl that you see here with the going red.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
And then these pictures over here are, this picture one to the left is my son Greg, the one that's a deacon. And his wife Gloria. His wife Gloria.
Up on the top.
Yeah.
And then the picture right next to them is a granddaughter to Leroy and his wife. She's the daughter of, let me get my names straightened out. Denise. She's the daughter of Denise. And then that's Leroy Greg when he was installed. as
Oh,
deacon.
that's when he was installed as deacon.
Yes. The couple right behind him is again the same repetition of the other big picture of Brenda and her husband.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's this one right
Yeah,
there.
it's the same picture.
Yeah.
And then the young people right there in the corner,
Uh-huh.
that's Brenda's older son, the same guy we saw all the way. That's Stephen and his wife, can't think of her name now. Trisha, the wife Trisha.
And whose wedding is this in the red?
Oh, this one here,
Yeah.
that was for our 50th anniversary. That's
Oh
the
my
whole family.
goodness.
That's all my family.
And the girls all dressed in red.
The girls are dressed in red, and the boys with the black.
Oh, isn't that neat?
Yeah, there's mom and dad, my husband, me in the middle, the back.
And those are all your grandkids?
What?
All your kids and grandkids?
All your kids and grandkids?
Yeah, all my kids and grandkids, They were all there.
And who's the one above here? I know I've seen that.
Oh, that's Herman's sister.
I met her.
Aurora.
What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aurora Trujillo.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
looked familiar to me.
Yeah, she's dead.
And that's my tio Porfirio and my tia Carmen on their
Yeah,
wedding day.
that's when, I think it's when Terence got married.
Oh, because she looks like she's in a wedding
Yeah,
dress.
she's in a wedding dress. And that's, of course, that's Herman, and that's for the 50th anniversary.
Right there in the blue.
Yeah.
And now we're giving the flowers over there, you know, that was when you go
Oh.
present the bouquet in the altar.
Yeah.
They made it look like a first wedding because I hadn't had a wedding, a big wedding.
We were there.
No, but I wasn't there for the first one when we got married.
No, I mean for your anniversary we were there.
Oh yeah, I had to be.
Yeah.
But when we got married, we were out there in California and we had no pictures except a few pictures like that. But Brenda decided he was going to give us a good marriage, complete for the whole thing. So she got her brothers involved and they married us.
That's great.
I got some pretty good kids.
Yeah, you do.
Well, I had a good mother.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Anyway, God has been blessed me with a lot of things that I'm grateful for. I know that I could never thank Him enough for what He's done for me. I have good kids, and I don't know, they made the mistakes like everybody else does, but they've always been good kids.
All right.
Right there is over here. That's all, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
This was my husband's favorite chair. So it's my favorite now.
Are you okay? That's good.
You sleeping, mijito? You're sleepy?
No, I'm okay.
When you're okay, we'll just pull that thing out and get you.
I can do it.
Who turned this on? Stephen was here. Terrence was here.
He's here.
He's here. He's in the.
Yeah, he always turns on the fan.
Okay.
He always turns on the fan and the air conditioner and everything.
Okay.
Okay, tell us about living in Carrizo.
Oh gosh.
When did you move there? Do you remember?
My dad,
Was my dad there too?
um,
Didn't Grandpa and my tío Porfirio and my
no,
dad?
not at the time when dad, they used to claim this land, go to a place that it was barren or what, nobody owned it, and they would claim it. They would claim it somehow or other to the government or to the state or whatever. There's so many acres they want, and so they had to fence it, and they had to build a house, and then that's all they needed to have. So Dad came there, and they had been married. Oh, probably a year, probably not
Where
much.
did they get married?
19, I can't remember now. I was born 1915, so they must have been about 14. And that the thing has that out there. Yeah, that little thing that you
Okay.
that had it there.
No, but what I was asking is where did they come from when they came
From
to
Terra
Carrizo?
Maria.
Oh, okay.
Well, more Park View, which is the section of Terra
Yeah,
Maria.
is that where Dad and Mother lived too?
What?
Is that where my mother and Dad lived too?
You two Abel's
No, I'm Tío Amados.
Amado. I don't remember him living there. I remember him. He must have been there because he baptized me.
Yeah.
Him and his wife, they baptized me. They must have, but I don't remember. The only one I remember is Azucena.
That
She
was the sister.
Yeah, it's my dad's sister. She was a single lady. She never got married. A little later on in life, she married a guy by the name of Frank Trujillo. But right there, she claimed me as hers. Because when Mother and Dad moved to the ranch, they had to homestead it in order to keep it. And the Mother was pretty much a rookie as far as living away from town. And because Dad, his only interest there was to make some money, make a livelihood for his family. So he started getting, somehow or others, they speak to somebody who had cows, and they said, I'll tell you cow, I'll take care of them for a year. At the end of the year, you give them back and give me 1 or 2 cows for my own or something like that. I don't know what they call that. And yeah, and so my dad, that's where Dad got his start of cattle. And I trying to tell you about our life. Oh, the reason that I know that my aunt wanted me for her own, because she didn't have any children. I guess I was the first grandchild in the home, because some of padrinos were older than I was, I think, or wasn't. The oldest was Gabriel, and he was older than I was.
Sister was.
And sister, they were older than I was. So, but apparently I was the one that lived. Dad was the one that lived with them, closer to them. Anyway, I became mi tía's pet. And so when they moved to Carrizo, I didn't want Mother. I wanted my aunt. Mother said the worst pain that she received was she'd take me out at night to look at the moon when they lived in the ranch. And I'd start crying, "Ay, Luna, tráeme a mi tía." And if that wasn't like a dagger on mother's heart,
That's
so she suffered a lot with that.
Moon, bring me my aunt.
Yeah, give me my aunt, mi tía Ramos. What was her name?
Anastasia.
Tacita. Anyway, I finally got used to it, I guess, and then my grandmother and my grandfather and your dad, I don't know if they came at the same time, but I know he came after Dad, and he homesteaded down the line. And I guess Grandpa and Grandma went to stay with them to begin with. I don't remember, but what I remember is that we used to go they had a house there for my grandma, and we used to go visit them. But that was after my grandpa died. Before he died, I don't remember much about what happened, except that I used to follow him around, and he carried a stick between his arms.
Mhm.
You know, like a rod right here from this arm to the next. And he was a humpback.
Oh.
And he walked like that all the time, and we used to. I don't know if I remember that, but I remember that. And then after he died, my grandma lived in that house that they had.
With
I
Mom
guess
and
your dad had started it.
With our dad?
I don't. What?
With my dad?
Yeah, your dad. But I couldn't see, he was not in that picture. I don't know if he was already moved or what happened or was that much later. But I remember that Carlos and I were staying with my abuelita, Mamina, we call her. We were staying with her. We were in charge of her. And we would get into all kinds of orneriness. I remember one time somebody killed an animal and they used to cut the meat in slices and hang it on the line. And they would,
To make carne seca.
called,
That
Like
was to
jerky.
make carne seca.
yeah, but it's called, it was another name too. I remember.
Cecina.
Jerky.
Cecina.
Sardina?
Cecina.
I don't remember the name, but I know it had one. Anyway, they wouldn't let us touch it. So Charles told me, come here. You know what? If we walk under this thing and keep our arms way high like that, we can, some of those things will fall down. And we can eat them, and nobody will know. I mean, we didn't do it on purpose. It was just hands were just going by there.
Sounds like you guys.
So boy, anything Carlos started, I followed. So they caught us at it, of course, or something happened. And another thing that we did there that I think was funny, I had a doll. I said, mi tía Natacita had given me a doll. You buy the heads only of the dolls, and then you make the body. Well, I had that doll. It was very precious to me. And we were working with her, playing with her, and every time you shook her, you heard something inside the head. And Carlos was worried. He said, I wonder what's in there. And I said, I don't know. He says, well, he says, I'll tell you how we can find out. We took her to the wood pile.
Oh, jeez.
And we hit her with something. And the head cracked open.
Probably with the axe.
I don't remember how. Anyway, it didn't come into little pieces. They just broke into a nice little piece. And so then we hid it. I hid it on the wood pile because somebody would find out. And Mamina found it. And she wanted to know the story. And I don't remember how we got out of that, but we got out of it somehow. No, I know what happened. It wasn't that way at all. We left it there and we hid it and we went to play. And we came back in the house later that afternoon and the doll was sitting in the living room with a head patch with a red sign or a red. They used to not. They didn't have any glue. They used red paint, regular paint for painting. They put that in. That was the glue, and then she was all patched up, Well, so we got to the goods, and I don't know how we got out of that one, but anyway, we got out of it, and Grandma had to fix it. I don't know whatever happened to that doll. We were awful. But I followed Carlos. Everything he said was right.
Well, I'm just